Hi everyone and welcome back to the Greatness Everyday YouTube channel. My name's Matt, and in this video I'm sharing with you one simple thing that you can start doing, and I mean that. It's literally something you can do after watching this video that is going to help you save more money. But first, if you're not subscribed to our channel, I'll invite you to go down and hit the subscribe button if you want to find out when videos come out that are going to encourage you and challenge you to live your greatest life in the areas of personal development, health, and wealth. But with this video, we're talking about a simple thing that I have kind of been investigating over the past few months in order to save more money so that I can do other things that I want with the money that I have. And saving more money is not a bad thing, right? It allows you to buy something that you've been saving up for. For me, my big interest is I want to take the leftover money that I am saving and I want to invest all of that so that I can multiply it. And you might have that same reason, those same reasons, or other reasons. But saving more money is something that I'm sure we all want to do. And this is a technique that I've kind of been experimenting with, and I have found that over the course of a month, it doesn't matter if there's 29 days, 28 days, 30 days, 31 days, it doesn't matter how many days are in that month, but if you go through and you track the days that you spend money versus the days that you do not spend money, and you are consciously aware of that and you're trying to minimize the days that you spend money, you save more money. It's just a very simple equation there. Basically, we're trying to get the no spend days to be greater than the days that you do spend money. And what I do is I track that very, very easily with a calendar. So I have that back here. This is my calendar. And with this calendar, obviously, you can just, as September starting tomorrow at the time of this video, you can go ahead and number out the days in every month that you have. And as I said before, what I'm doing here is I'm making sure my no spend days are greater than the do spend days. So the days that I do spend money. And there's a few steps that I go ahead and do that. What I do first is I track the days. So as I go through my entire calendar, what I do is I track my days. So very easily, what I can do is, if I want to grab a marker here. So what I do, just to illustrate this here, is I know that tomorrow, the 1st of September, is when my rent is due. So what I'm going to do here is, throw that over there. What I'm going to do is on the 1st of September, I can go ahead and write in that I have my rent. So that is step one. Step two is to track the dollars that that item, if I'm buying something, costs. So for me, I've actually been able to secure a very cheap rent, and that's one of the reasons that I'm living here. It's only $600. So for me, that's something that I'm definitely grateful for, and that's one of the reasons I live here. I want to live as cheaply as possible for right now so that I can buy a house in the next year or two. So that is the second thing that I do. If I added anything else, if I purchased anything else like gas that day, or if I went out for lunch with friends or something like that, I would go ahead and add that cost and the item into the day. So that is kind of step one. On days that I do not spend money, right, I count that as a success. So again, toss that over there. On days that I don't spend money, what I'm going to do is, that's the whole purpose of this, tracking my no spend days. I'm going to go ahead and make a check mark there. That's a success. That is the whole point of what I'm doing here. And really, am I nickel and diming all of this? No, but what I am doing is just tracking the days that I don't spend money. So let's say for month one, I'm tracking this for the very first time just to kind of get a baseline. Well, what I can do is figure out how many days on a regular month, or it might take 2 or 3 months to kind of determine this, that I do spend money. For some people, they spend money every single day, and this activity would be something that would really greatly help them. But for other people, they might only spend money 10 or 15 days of the entire month. So what I want you to do is I want you to try this. You can track this on an actual calendar, as I have showed you. You can go ahead and track this on a phone. There's many different ways to track this. It doesn't matter how you track it. The only thing that matters is that you are tracking it. And there's 3 main reasons that I go ahead and track these. So number one is you save more money. Who wouldn't want to do that? We all, I'm sure, would want to save more money. Number two is you're not wasting money. So if I'm being aware of the days that I'm spending money, I'm making sure that the things that I actually buy are actually things that I need. They're necessities, things that I need or things that I want, and I'm not necessarily purchasing those wants on an impulse buy. What I'm doing is making sure, maybe by waiting a day or two, or maybe even longer than that, that the want that I have is actually something that is a good purchase for me to make. And number three, you get to choose what you're doing with that money. And for me, my whole reason there is so that I can go ahead and I can invest the extra money that I have saved so that I can turn that and multiply that into more money. 2x, 3x, 4x that money. That is an investment that I am willing to take right now. That is something that I'm going ahead and delaying gratification of having everything that I want right now in the current moment and building that into something bigger and substantially much bigger, just as a result of doing this practice and the other practices that I have related to my money and my finances. So very quickly, just to review this again, no spend days. I want you to go ahead and track these no spend days. See how many days that you do spend in money in a regular month and see if you can improve, right? Because we all kind of come from different places, different situations. Some months are busier than others, some months aren't. So what I want you to do is just see if you can improve. Go ahead and track the days that you do spend money versus the days that you don't spend money. And maybe just initially, what you're trying to do is make that no spending days number greater than the days that you do spend money. So that might be your first challenge. Maybe your challenge is to get that down from 30 days to 20 days. Maybe that challenge is to get it down from 20 days to 10 days. I don't know what that is for you, but I'm gonna ask, when you figure that out, drop it down in the comments below, and I'd be excited to see what steps you're going to take in order to make this happen. So there you go. This is a video, something that you can start doing right now by going ahead and tracking your no spending days. I want you to know what you think of this video. Is this a challenge that you've done before? Is it something that you're going to do? Drop those questions and comments down below and I'd be excited to check them out. If the video helped you, or if it's going to help somebody else, hit the thumbs up button and share it with those people, because I believe this is a very practical thing that we all can do and it really can add up and make a big difference. Or why not go down and click the subscribe button to find out when more videos come out related to personal development, health, and wealth. So there's the video. Thank you for watching. Remember, choose greatness every day, and I'll see you next time.